Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and look who I've got with me!
The shimmy!
The stunning Laura Johnson, who I'm sure you've seen all over your Instagram recently. If you haven't, then what are you doing?
Excuse me?
And what are you
rude.
doing? Yeah, I really wanted to get Laura on because I feel like she's great crack. And she's a great personality, and I wanted to make sure she comes on here and kind of bring it out of her. And just have chats, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just want to sit, have a chat. We're going to do some Euphoria inspired makeup. Be shitting better for a week.
Yeah, we probably will actually.
That's the goals. If we're not, then we didn't use enough.
We didn't do it right.
Let's get stuck in! I don't know, I find it so funny when people ask me, like, how do you clean your brushes? And I'm like,
I don't, I just get new ones. I wish we all had that. I wish we could all do that.
perks of having a makeup brand. Right, so we're thinking Euphoria inspired, right? Because it's so big at the moment. We were talking about this. It's either like really fairy-like and really pretty, or else it's like really dark and grungy.
Yeah, and almost sad looking.
Why don't you tell people how you got into makeup? Because I think that's so interesting. Everyone knows my story at this stage, but I want to hear yours. How did you get into makeup, or where did the like spark for it come from?
When I think really far back, I used to play with my auntie's red lipstick. It was like a YSL, it was an old one.
Not the YSL.
It was. Oh jeez, I loved the expensive makeup from the start, so I did. Where it all started. Yeah, I did that. I used to like play with her makeup because my mom didn't wear makeup. And then I cut my hair when I was like 15, really short. And I didn't really like it, and I felt really boyish, and I started wearing like 2 pairs of eyelashes to a junior disco. I just loved like transforming myself. So I think it kind of stemmed from there, and then being absolutely obsessed with it, and then also not knowing what I wanted to do in school. So
loads of things.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's so interesting because obviously Laura's hair is like iconic. Everyone knows Laura for this like pixie haircut.
Mushroom.
Sure.
No, I feel like a friar. If I just had a bald patch.
So that's so interesting. You were actually really insecure about the hair whenever you first got it.
Yeah, when I first got it, I just didn't really like it that much when I first got it done, or I feel like it was a shock. I was expecting to come out like Frankie from the Saturdays, and that just didn't happen. But I feel like that's when I realised like the power of makeup and what you could actually do with it. I feel like that's with makeup, like it's all about like how you feel. It's not for anybody else, it's for yourself.
So how me and Laura actually met, we're from a similar enough area. We're only like, I'd say around half an hour away from each other.
Yeah.
But we never crossed paths before we went to makeup college together, and that's when we actually met. I used to do Laura's makeup all the time, because so in makeup college you were always demoing on each other. I was always doing Laura's makeup, and Laura has the most amazing eye space, so everyone would come over and be like, oh my god, Kaylee, that's amazing.
I also have an extra eye space here today, so just ignore it. If you see it looking at you, just don't be afraid.
Everyone would be like, hey, that is so nice you did it, Laura, and I was like thanks. When really it would take me 2 seconds. I just have to smush some eyeshadow on her face and it would look great anyway. Then we both kind of went our separate ways then, and I went straight into working on a makeup counter.
And then I was just doing like a little bit of freelance here and there.
Yeah.
Because there was nowhere really near me, whereas you were like committed, going up and down on the bus every day.
We both got working in the same makeup counter then. That was like for, I'd say, a year anyways for me. You were there for a good while, weren't you?
I was there for just under 4 years.
What?
Yeah.
I left then to obviously continue my online career. I've been at Laura for years to start up. Just post your stuff online, because Laura is a very creative makeup artist as well. You're not just the pretty face, and you're not just doing the glam makeup. She's so creative too. Always like, just post it for God's sake.
And I just flat out refused.
That's the Aries energy for you there. Someone telling you to do something and you just being like, no. I realised I was supposed to finish off my skin, and I didn't. I just went straight into eyes, and now I kind of look like your man from Adam's Family, the uncle. I feel like I look
Fester. I see it.
I get so much abuse from people online saying that I draw peanuts on my nose. I never seen it, and then someone pointed out, and then the comments just started flooding in, didn't they? You are dirty minded.
It's a bit of a small one, isn't it?
Like I said, if you guys have been following Laura online, then you would have been seeing an awful lot of her recently, because she finally listened to me and she's finally online and she's showing off her amazingness. Yes, finally here. But you've grown so much, Laura, in the past, like, how long has it been now? How long have you been really committed to it now?
Yeah, so for about a year properly sort of doing it. It's been a bit mad because it was in lockdown, so I kind of felt like at the start I was like, oh yeah, this is just me like doing it, like not even like I wasn't meeting anybody, didn't see anybody. But then it started like coming out of lockdown and like people saying it to me, and I'm like,
How do you know about this?
how do you know about this?
Laura's actually a content creator for Cash, and it was whenever we were starting up Cash, I was like, if this bitch turns me down, if she says no, because I've been asking Laura, I'm like, Laura, post your stuff, or I'm like, Laura, do you want to be my model for Masterclass?
And I remember being like, no. I think I was like, during lockdown, like I feel like everybody like just started being like, oh, we're gonna live our life, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do things, and now I'm stuck.
That's good though.
Oh no, it is. You're gonna never grow in your comfort zone.
I think because obviously I've known Laura for like such a long time now, and like I think that's a massive thing I've noticed with you recently is I feel like you're much more sure in yourself, I would say.
Yeah,
or,
I think that comes with age though as well.
yeah, you always would have struggled with your confidence anyways.
Like imposter syndrome, serious imposter syndrome. I feel like lately it's more so self-esteem rather than confidence, because I'm like, no, I know I can do it, but then it's like, but can I also come off the pills, so I'm just a really emotional person. It's just been a bit of a roller coaster. And it's only January, like. You hold that for a second now. Thank you.
Yeah, no
Thank
props,
you.
hon. I got you.
Yeah.
Keep telling her she needs to watch RuPaul's Drag Race because she'll love it and she gets so inspired by it, and she's like, no.
Yeah, like I will. I just feel like, do you know when it's like there's so many seasons, you're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but just start in one, and that's like you don't have to watch it from the beginning. I watched it backwards, and then you get hooked. Like, just
Yeah, maybe
watch a
I'll
good
do
one.
that. I think I tried to watch it from the very first.
No, don't do that.
What was I thinking?
The lighting on RuPaul's Drag Race, the first one is so bad. You need to get hooked on it before you can commit to the first seasons now. That's how I see it now.
It's
She's
like
going
I'm
nuts there, Laura. Just wait.
Do you mind? Oh, dear, my concealer.
You sound like Voldemort there.
Did you see the special? Oh, I cried. I watched that after I was hungover, and oh my god,
Bad.
It wasn't good.
Bad
I was
decision.
falling asleep and crying. Just a typical Saturday night. Oh, my sister's gonna watch this. She's gonna be like, oh, for fuck's sake, Laura, stop laughing at your own jokes.
You have to. If you don't laugh at your own jokes, who else
You will
laugh
cry.
at them?
You will cry. That's my favourite phrase.
Here's somebody.
Is it God?
Makeup gods descending upon us right now. They're like, these bitches need help. They're doing shit right now. So you prefer to kind of sit down and just go with the flow, don't you? Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, on how I feel, the emotions, the music I listen to, I feel like has a big part to play.
I'm a very unorganized person. Do you know what it is? I think it's the Aries too.
We start things but we don't finish them.
Yeah, it's a massive thing. But also, I'm an Aries, my star sign, but then I have a Virgo moon. Virgos are very organized, so I feel like I need to be organized in my life to be happy. But my Aries is like, woo, let's fucking do whatever the fuck we want.
I don't actually know mine. I just don't know my birth time. And how does one find that out?
Does your mum not know?
No, because the woman, she doesn't even remember my name sometimes.
Do you
We're in
ring
the hospital, could that work? I don't think
Hello,
Rotunda!
What about your birth cert?
No, it's not on that. Really old ones. Do you have
Yeah.
the old long one?
It's like yellow.
Yeah, it smells cool.
Smells cool.
I'm very into my smells. Yeah, I love the smell of old paper. Oh, there's something about it. I'm like, give me an old Bible. For the wrong reason.
Laura's so fucking funny. I keep saying this to her all the time. You're the dirtiest.
Mind. Start your liner with your opposite eye of the hand you use.
Why?
So that it's easier, because then you can line it up. You can like, whereas if you do this, right, and then you can line it up looking straight in.
Wow.
I know.
Look at learning. So say that again. You do your, what is it?
I do my left eye because I'm right-handed,
Okay.
and then I can do this eye and look straight in. Whereas if I do this one and then I'm trying to like,
Oh,
one goes up, one goes down.
Look at, you see, and this is what I miss so much from working on counter, like going from working with a group of makeup artists to then working by myself. I really miss the whole like, oh, have you seen look at what she's doing over there, like this is a new technique she's using, or oh, I love using this
Yeah, oh my
product.
god, we used to be obsessed with the way you did wing liner and the smoked
Me?
out liner. Yeah, I remember you used to be able to do it really well.
Oh,
You
thank you.
used to be able to smoke it out, and like trying to perfect that. It was like, didn't matter if that person came in and they wanted like fucking, they didn't want a smoky eye, they were going to get one. I had to practice.
I look nuts.
I look fabulous.
It looks nuts, but you know what happens? You put a shit ton of glitter on.
And you put a pair of lashes and boom. I just, every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, that spot. Oh my god, what did I do in a past life to deserve this on my fucking face? Because it's right in between my eyebrows. Like, did you get a new nose ring?
Yes,
It's lovely, very nice, wee bit of sparkle.
covered in
bling
makeup.
bling.
What's your like aesthetic? Do you feel like, how would you describe your makeup style or what you love to people?
I like, for me to feel like really, really good and just like quick, easy is like wing liner. I feel like I've always worn wing liner. I love my wing liner. I also love like a really dark smoky eye. Like I feel like that looks really nice, especially if it's like black or navy. It makes my eyes look way more blue.
What's your goals for 2022? I'm not even just talking like makeup. I'm thinking like in general. You, Laura.
Well, pass my driving test.
That's
number one. Just be happy day to day. That is my biggest thing. I just like, I can't function if I'm not. I'd love to do more like reviews and like first impressions and stuff because I like watching them, but not like how long some of them take. I'm like, just get the fucking makeup, like, just try it on, tell me what it is.
TikTok's great for that though.
Yeah.
Laura has like so much makeup knowledge. It's like what we said, we were both qualified makeup artists and we worked on counter for years, so we have a lot of makeup knowledge in this brain. But I would love to see more reviews from you. Well, my bank account wouldn't be happy about it. We have some finishing touches to do, but we're almost there. What do you think?
Finishing.
Laura's just have to stick on 50 million gem surface here. But yeah, we'll come back with the finished look. What are you singing?
She wore an teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time.
I was singing the other one. You know,
What
it's
one?
like eeny weeny, teeny weeny,
doing the
shriveled
sexy.
little short dick man. Don't want. Laura has to see me fix my hair one more time. She's leaving. I've never seen her ever again. What are you doing?
Get like in there.
Oh,
Spray your hand. Now you're going to be a bit sticky afterwards, and this is zhuzh bar. Someone told me that.
someone.
Jesus.
These are the finished look, guys. We went for Euphoria style, obviously. This Euphoria is quite different though. They kind of went a little bit more grungy, I feel like.
Yeah, that's why I went for some gold tears.
Look at.
Sad but pretty.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and that you got to know Miss Laura a little bit more. Make sure you're following Laura. Go on.
On Instagram, I'm like, what do I have? Instagram, TikTok, that's it.
What's your name?
Live. Oh, Laura Johnson anyway.
I'll leave everything that we use linked below, and I'll leave Laura's socials linked below as well, so it's easier for you to find
Pretty
her.
please.
Look at this, she's just so elusive. The elusive Laura Johnson doesn't want to be found. She
Yeah,
doesn't want to be-
mysterious, you know.
That's what you're going
Oh, I
for.
just flicked off a glitter.
Whoops.
A rhinestone. Thank you guys so much for watching Kaylee's show. No, what we would
YouTube.
Thank you for watching her YouTube.
Thank you guys so much for watching. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.